Excuse you, mister.
Excuse me.
We're in front of God right now.
Have mercy, you're in front of God right now. Repeat whatever you say.
You weren't supposed to say.
You weren't supposed to say. You repeat whatever Bright says.
Okay, blessed.
Repeat.
Guys,
Welcome to Campana Gospel TV. We hope you subscribed and shared our videos, and we hope that you keep following us, watching the videos, and maybe you could write down some comments and give us your ideas. I'm blessed. You probably know me from the other two previous videos that I was in, and this is
Bright and Bright Campana, and that's my brother.
I am Brian. So guys, what do you guys want to talk about today?
I am Brian. Let's talk about.
Okay, I have an idea. Are you guys excited for Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think you're gonna get for Christmas?
Nintendo Switch.
You?
Wait. A Nintendo Switch? That's like expensive. Well, for
What's
me,
wrong with that?
For me, for something cheaper, something like Legos or something, like that.
Okay. But we already got you Legos and you lost half of them.
So I'm just ready to take the risks. I can lose stuff and get new ones. Who cares? I could even be 100 and lose more and still get one.
Yeah, and again, you're not a millionaire. So you're not gonna keep wasting money.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to all of you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoy your holidays, and I hope that you and your family can have some fun, sing around the Christmas tree and read the scriptures of the Bible. I mean, it's always fun to hear something from the Bible about Christmas. So guys, would you like to tell our friends maybe a little part of the Christmas story?
There was a man. All the parts of Christmas story, and you want me to tell you a little? Okay, let's not make this like a lullaby little story thingy. Let's make it like a huge story. Okay. So, who wants to start the story? So, do you want me to tell them the whole story, and then Brian to tell them his version of the whole story?
Start.
That he knows? Okay. This might take long, but anyways.
See, just a little bit more.
So, one day, 2,000 years ago, Mary was in the garden, which is Jesus' father, and she was like gardening the garden, and then an angel came and said, Mary.
What was the angel's name?
Easy, Gabriel, the messenger angel. So Gabriel came and said, Mary, you will have a baby, and his name, you shall call him Jesus. Mm-hmm. But in their words, they said Emmanuel, right? Yeah, in their words, they said Emmanuel.
No, they said Jesus.
Okay. Either Emmanuel or Jesus, they told her Jesus or Emmanuel, and then after that, she believed, and right that time she was like almost gonna get engaged the next day, and then the next day, she went into town, and her belly was about like a little bit big, and then she met somebody named Joseph. Joseph was a young man, and he was.
But wasn't Joseph maybe like a little bit scared of Mary? Because, you know, in the Bible it says that they met when Mary was pregnant.
Yes, that's what I just said. Her belly was a little bit big.
Mm-hmm.
They met and they talked, and then they fell in love, yeah, that's kind of stuff. And then the next day, they met, they talked and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And then, they got engaged, probably the next day or that day. And then, that night, while Joseph was sleeping, an angel, the same angel, Gabriel, came into his room and told him the same news. And then that time, Joseph was a little bit slightly scared because he kind of like was scared. Yeah, that kind of scared. And then he tried not to believe it, so he didn't believe it. And the next day, like meanwhile, Mary's sister Elizabeth, is that her name? I don't know. Elizabeth had a husband named Zechariah. Yeah, Zechariah, and Zechariah was a priest. A prophet. He went to the temple, and there he met an angel. An angel told him the same news, but a slightly new name. He said, "You're going to have a son or a daughter. I don't know." And Zechariah didn't believe, and he tried to explain to the angel that he didn't believe that he was gonna have a baby. And then the angel grew a little bit too mad, and he said, the angel said, "Zechariah, since you not believe this message from God, you will be mute. You will be mute until your son, the baby, shall be born." And then, right that minute, Zechariah was like mute. And when he came out of the temple, people tried to ask him what the angel said, but he did not. He couldn't speak, so he didn't answer. And then the people started to think that Zechariah got real good news, and he didn't even want to share them. So they just there was three wise men. I don't know how many. I'm not God. I don't know. And they knew.
They said that it was wise men with MEN, which is plural for men. So that means there was more like that too. But they said that the wise men brought 3 gifts to Jesus. So we're not sure. People think it's 3 wise men.
3 gifts.
3
but
wise men,
who knows?
3 gifts.
It could be 1 wise man and 3 kings.
How did the wise men know where Jesus was?
By the star. It was different from all the stars. And
Where was the star?
The star was above Jesus.
No.
Jesus
Where?
In the sky.
East. But what are the 3 gifts that they gave Jesus?
Myrrh, frankincense, and gold.
Yeah.
Then, meanwhile, in the outside Bethlehem, there were shepherds, and Gabriel came and told them, "Follow me. King Jesus Christ is born."
And suddenly a whole
bunch of angels, like 1,000, like an army, and they were really scared. But then they sang a song, and it kind of taught them, so they just followed the star, and they found Jesus Christ, and then the baby Jesus, and then they started worshiping him, and that night they had a good time, and yeah, that's the Christmas story. But yeah.
So tell us what part of the tell us, where was Jesus? Was he sleeping in a cradle, in a comfy bed, or was he in a manger?
A comfy bed?
No, he was in a manger. Because you know, in the story, as they say,
They were poor.
Joseph and Mary couldn't find a place to stay in, so they had to go in the backyard and
in a barn, an old
in
barn.
the barn. Okay. So why don't we all like sing a little short Christmas song? Okay.
Let's sing. Oh, come,
on,
ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come, O ye faithful, born of King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord.
So, people out there, Christmas is really like
Nice one.
it's really nice to give people gifts, to spend time caring for other people and sharing stuff with them. But sometimes when we say, "Oh, Christmas is about Jesus," do we really believe that? Do we really believe that Christmas is about Jesus?
Christmas?
We think we're not as materialistic as we think, but sometimes we gotta stop and think of what we're doing. It's good that we share gifts to other people. It's good that we celebrate the holiday with families and friends, but we also gotta let Jesus come in.
Yeah,
and I hope you all enjoy your Christmas and
Merry Christmas, everybody! Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come, O ye faithful, born of King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him.